I guess here, I'll just open it up in a separate file and just do it that way. We'll just do it that way. Play your stupid rules. We'll play by your stupid rules. Everyone just hears me ranting like a crazy person here. I'm just all of a sudden the StreamYard is like, I don't know if the file that I have is not like compatible or what, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bypass that shit and we're gonna share our screen here because it works just fine on my shit. So we'll share that. Bam! There we go. All righty. We got the Sensei Square Productions up. I'm going to go ahead and let folks know that we're live because I don't even know if anyone knows that we are live from this station right now. I mentioned in the announcements yesterday, and we have a little thing up there. But you never know. You never know. Anybody hear me? Anybody there? Testing 1 2 3. Woo! All right, I think people can see me, hear me, see me doing a little dance, making a little love. Get down tonight. Do. Minion loves. I see Minion loves. Let me know if y'all can even hear or see me because it's giving me weird ass notifications. Okay, awesome. Yeah, like it was like when I tried to upload the video to the stream, they were like, you are not connected to the stream. If this error persists, please refresh. And I refreshed like 14 times. I didn't do jack shit. So I wasn't sure if I just like wasn't appearing at all in anyone or if, you know, I don't use the old StreamYard too often. I'm a Streamlabs kid. But that's okay. That is okay. The StreamYard appears to have this on up. It's letting me see it there at least. So we got that going for us. I wonder, can we? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can make it all big and official. So we got it all ready to go. Here is the Series 5 promo pack. Now, y'all should be able to hear the audio source. Let me know if you can hear the audio source here. All right, so should have been able to hear that pretty clear. I don't know if you all were able to hear that, but we got the volume at 100. Can hear, but it's quiet. No, that's weird. It's at 100 volume. Yeah, again, this is the StreamYard thing. The StreamYard thing is just super strange. Super strange. Let me see here. Maybe I'll just do it on the Vimeo and see if it works there. Because I don't even know if it shares the... It never tells me whether it's sharing the sound or not. It doesn't automatically share the audio source. So that's always something that's super weird that I don't get. Some screens let you share audio. Look for share audio checkbox. So let me go and check that. Let me see here. When I go to share, does it say that? There's no audio checkbox. There was no checkbox. 0% checkbox. Full screen layout. Is there audio? Doesn't say. Doesn't say. All right, we'll just go ahead and pull it on up because it does say when I go to the if I go to the window, I can't do it on a window, but if I go to Chrome tab, there we go, share tab audio. So there we go. So so weird that I can't share the video itself, which is part of the reason that I wanted to do the actual video and not just a window because I don't guess the window for whatever reason doesn't work at sharing audio. It's super dum-dum. That's okay. That is okay. I was going to say, yeah, I'm trying to get to the actual video itself. Shablam, this is like my back end area. Back end. Oh, here it is. There's the actual video. So there we go. We'll just do that. There was 2 of them. They tricked me. There we go. This is the real one. All right, so we should be able to hear this just fine. So let me know if you heard that okay. That should have come through just fine volume-wise. It's not like the loudest mix in the world, but it shouldn't be like so quiet that you're like, oh, I can barely hear it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the other version, but Yeah, because that's like the weirdest thing about StreamYard is I've never seen like a thing that like captures a whole window but doesn't capture all the audio with that source. And that's like something that this does. I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and enter this bad boy on up. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's time for the final series before it all begins. I hope you're ready for action. Because we're bringing you the final Fated Monsuda from Gen 1. Soon, Shablam! Kapow! This Saturday, October 27th, some of the Super's Fated Monsuda will make their grand entrance. Series 5 makes its debut. Will you be able to handle this outrageous crew? And manage to collect them all! There's 42 incredible new Monsuda with outlandish supernatural abilities. Diamonds are forever. Sophie Soccer, Buster Brawler, Albus Alluvium, the Earth Gandalf, Enzo Extendo Crescendo, the Series 5 Promo Pack! Coming to a Nephi drop near you. Ta-da! So there you go. There's the end. There's the end of the thingamajig. There is the end of the trailer. We got that all set up, ready to go. So there you go. That'll be opening on up in there. We like to have fun. We like to have a good time. We like to have fun and we like to have a good time. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Speaking of having fun and having a good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. Stop the screen. There we go. Stop the old screen share there. Let's go and get some grubfish action going in here. Meep. There we are. There's the Fated Ninja Star. There's the Fated Ninja Star. Let me go back to our regular just windowed view because I hate having to switch this every single time. Not a fan of doing it every single time. There we go. I'll pop on into the fold. There we go. Now you can see me again. Now you can see me for those of you who like to see my bright shimmering face. But yeah, we are gearing up, man. It is just about time. Let's go ahead and get left action house up in this BZ. I'll go ahead and let you guys start hopping in there. I have a few things that I need to send out. So I'm even going to start sending those bad boys out. And then I also have to check the market. What we're going to do here is we're going to be doing some top 5 situations. We're going to be giving out a bunch of whitelist passes. For those of you who don't have them, that'll be good that you get them. And for those of you that already do have them, I'm pretty sure you're aware of why you would want more than one. So we're going to be giving out a few of those here today. We'll also be giving out just regular Fated Monsuda misprints and stuff like that. So we're still going to be doing that as well. I like to do a little bit more picky, choosy on the show and like pick different ones and things. Because I don't know. It's fun that way. It's fun that way. We get reacquainted with some old friends. There might be some Series 4 fellas that pop in there. I'm behind on giving out mythics from Series 4, so there might be some Series 4 mythics that go out here today. We're just going to be having some fun, having a good time, just chilling, relaxing, be-balling. Go ahead and let some folks hop on in there early on. Like I said, we're giving out some of these whitelists, which obviously, for those of you that collect those, should be aware that there are some value within our collection with the whitelists. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-boop. Full screen, Sensei. What up? Not much, Chucky. Not much. We got a bunch of work done yesterday. Lots of good work done. Only got 11 folks on here. Oh, I don't even think I mentioned that we were live. Whoopsies. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ha. We are live. Join us at... Funny because I bet there's people that are chilling over at the Sensei Bullrog stream like, what's going on? What's happening? Where is everyone? Like we haven't done the update here for 52 weeks. Oh my goodness. For all sorts of crazy giveaways. Woohoo! There we go. There we go. And I'll go ahead and send that on out the door now. Yeah, I spelled it right. I spelled it right. And for those of you that aren't paying attention to the announcements, that's okay. You made it here because we do it every single week. Hey, what is up? WW3 and DM can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, there's an ad plan? I don't know. I don't even run this channel. I don't know what's happening. I was over there hanging. Yes, that's why I went ahead and made an announcement. Let everyone know that we're over at Left Action House. And it's funny because we did so many in a row. I had a feeling that a bunch of people might show up over there and be like hanging out. And they're like, oh, yeah. Because I don't normally stream so many days in a row. So everyone may have gotten used to going to the Sensei Bullrog channel. But yeah, for those of you who aren't aware, I went ahead and posted a link. If you're one of those people that doesn't like to have to click on all the separate links, we've gone ahead and made it nice and condensed for you. So that way, and as you can see, there's $6.25 for each of the two drops. They're 8 hours apart. I did that because I have gotten some folks that, 11 a.m. is not their time. You know what I mean? 11 a.m. Pacific is not their time. It's a bad time. They're asleep. It's like 3, 4 in the morning. So I figured 8 hours apart. Usually people sleep for 8 hours. If we do it 8 hours apart from each other, there should be a good chance that you're up at least during one of these periods of time. And then that way everyone gets a chance to get at the old whitelist price. And then we went ahead and did the public sale, and then that way, if that goes over, if that sells out or something, then, then people can still get it over there. You know what I mean? We want to make sure that things are accessible to people. So that seemed like something that seemed fair enough. And just based off of the last sale and things like that, the whitelist did sell out fairly quickly, the whitelist sale. So basically, I want to go ahead and make sure that that gets taken care of. I did want to make it clear that there's not going to be a half price or a buy one, get one sale. We did that for Series 2. We did that for Series 4, 1, 3, and as well as this one, 5. We are not doing that for. As a matter of fact, I'm holding 1,000 of the packs back that is going to be used for promotion as we start gearing up and getting things ready for staking, for crafting, as well as the actual gameplay itself. So I want to make sure I have plenty of that material to be able to give out. And then that way we can, for those that are like, oh no, what happens if someone gets the entire thing? We've already pulled almost a third of the packs. So a third of the stuff that's going to be going out is going to be going out via giveaways through multiple different streams to multiple different people through the Discord, all sorts of good jazz. So we went ahead and got that taken care of. And again, I like giving shit away. So it made sense. Last time we had over 200, I believe, 200 packs. This time we're going to have 1,000 packs. 1,000 packaroos. And it's not like I'm going to release them all at once. Just to be clear, they're going to be trickled out. So if you're like, sweet, I'm going to get like 15 packs come next week. No, it's probably going to take. it's going to be trickled out over a period of time. So it's not like magically done. I'm going to be getting the old pitch deck video thing done. I had to make sure to get all of this shit done. Which, speaking of which, I have to open up the old GoDaddy. I haven't opened up the old GoDaddy.com and edited the thing. I've been doing so much shit lately. So much shit, but we got to get the website looking all good and ready to go. I don't want no one confused here. But let's go back over to that grubfish. We got 20 people on the grubfish. Let's see here. We'll do 1st, 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th. Bam, because we got 20 people. We got 20 people on up in the mix. Let's go ahead and get that rolling here. I saw one extra person enter. I'm still doing 20th. So if you get 21st, too bad, so sad. There you go. 5 whitelists going out here today. And they're like about the old I have your go ahead and harvest all of those dot whams from the previous stream of Maru. So I actually have that list. Holy shit. Someone just murdered everyone. Someone just killed everyone. I'm going to be sending out that final whitelist thing as soon as this stream is done. I'll be adding the new people to the naughty list. There was someone who made me aware that they had sent NFTs to a friend that they wanted to get into the project. And obviously, upon looking at their account, it was one that had existed for longer than a day and things like that. And actually, I think I recognize some of the NFTs. They're a Upland fanatic. And always glad to have that. But yeah, if you guys give someone else NFTs and things like that, that's kind of the annoying part about trying to shore up on making sure we don't have people that are gamifying the system, is that there was just some basic parameters that I set. So letting me know that you went ahead and handed someone 10 because you want to participate in this white drop is good to do, because then I'll be like, okay, and then I'll make sure that they get airdrop sent to them. Just because, yeah, I want to make sure that new people, and that's just the thing, is whenever you put up rules, fortunately, it's only happened with one person so far, but that's always the annoying thing about the more like security checks you put up, the more actual new people you do cut out. Unless the last thing you want to do is give people negative experiences before they've even gotten here. Let's go ahead and read off our list of winners. We got Silent 138. You are a winner. We got Socially Inept. You're a winner. We got Hot Rod Piper. You're a winner. Pennybags Jr. You're a winner. And Rajiv 933. All winners. All going to be getting that whitelist of Maru. All going to be getting an extra whitelist of Maru. Chucky, you just missed first. You just missed 20th. You had to be second dead. It'll be second dead in that instance. And don't worry, we're going to be doing a couple of these here. It's because I want to get some of these out myself. I want to send some of these bad boys out. I know some people are buying them currently on the second market, but I don't care. We're going to give some away. We're going to give some away. And maybe you don't have to go buy some. You know what I mean? Want to always, for those that are active and those that are here, I want there to be opportunity to win this stuff so that you don't necessarily have to pay for it. If you're showing up to all the streams and all of our friends that give away stuff like this, I want you to be able to not have to go to the second market. Maybe you get lucky enough and show up to enough things that you win even more than that. Maybe you're able to sell a couple because you've got so many extra. So that's the idea, is those that show up and those that are active. I want those folks to be the people that get rewarded, which is why we're doing some early ones now. I don't care. Maybe we'll have 60 people by the end of the stream. Maybe we'll only have 20 people the entire stream. I don't care. Whoever is here is going to be getting those prizes. So if you are here and there's less people here, it actually is more beneficial to you, because I'm going to give these prizes out at the same rate regardless. So it just means more chances. So I always appreciate everyone that shows up. Much appreciated all the time. Socially Inept, I think yours was the only .wham I did not have from yesterday's giveaway, and now I have it. Shablam. So I'm probably going to be doing some of those here today while we're doing this. Go ahead and hop back on in there. Hop back on in there to stream there, to brewer. Sorry. Let's see here. We got the run over. We got Wombat Dungeon Master. For those of you that are unaware, we have the it's so funny. I said, I was like, I'm gonna be working a lot, so I'm gonna do 5-minute runs, and I've done so few 5-minute runs. Should just really just stick to the hour. I'm just so busy right now. But if you do have time for 5-minute runs, I believe that does give you better chances at getting goodies inside of your treasure chest that could be worth a bit of money. And even though the passive on Wombat Dungeon Master is super low, those items you get in your chest can be like a nice $20, $30 drop out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's, as much as it's just, you click your thing, you send your Wombat in there. They do still have some things that are worth value that pop in there. There are people that are still crazy about this game. So it's, kudos to them. They try their butts off. Sad that old Sasha is no longer with the Wombat team, but still happy that he's involved on the Wax blockchain and he hasn't left. It's just over with Atomic Hub, which, hey, I'm okay with that. As long as we didn't lose him to another blockchain or something like that. We want him here. Well, because, he's got, he has kind of his own following. So, I'm glad that he found a new home over there at Atomic Hub. I'm glad that Wombat Dungeon Master is still doing. I feel like both sides are doing well after everything is said and done. So I always feel glad when it's no one, it wasn't like there was crazy, there wasn't shit flinging at the end of it. No one was pointing fingers. It was just kind of a separation, a parting of paths, and just, tip of the cap and best of luck to you. And, both sides are out doing their thing. And I do love that. I do appreciate the professionalism just from everyone. This space is becoming so, we're starting to see more faces. We're starting to see more people. We're starting to see more officialness throughout the entire thing. You're starting to get some faces over there at the Wax blockchain as opposed to, just email communication and things like that. You're getting more and more interaction. It's becoming more and more like a company. It's becoming more and more real, Now there's like, obviously, you know, how close to centralized do we get versus decentralized? And I think that we are going to have to cede on some of the decentralized portion of this space if we do want it to be as income impacting as we want it to. Because I think that everyone would agree here that it would be cooler if things ended up blowing up and Wax was worth much more than it is now. And all of the NFTs that we have are worth lots and lots of money. I think that would be super duper dandy. I think we would all agree with that. It's not necessarily the most realistic idea. It's not like, oh, for sure going to happen or anything like that. But it's something that, you know, if you do want that to occur at some point in time, we should all be, you know, trying to push more towards the officialness, trying to push towards, you know, the things that don't necessarily, oh, you're a bot, so you have a bot network, so you get everything. You know, as annoying as it is, like when you see projects where like, oh, well, people can whale into those projects. A lot of those projects, at least those whales are like real people. You know what I mean? And I'd rather have a real person that's buying up a bunch of stuff than thousands of bot accounts buying up little bit by little bit, and it's still technically owned by one person, just kind of sketchily all throughout the land. So it's, you know, I mean, it's you know, pick your poison. You know what I mean? Shh, don't let everyone know who our friends are. Sensei, you're lucky if you get 1 penny per day from Dungeon Master. Some groups manage to outsmart the DM developers. Yeah. You're definitely correct on that. That's how I say it. And if you do anything, try and just, you know, stick something in there. Maybe you get something nice out of the chest. I don't remember how much wax when I sold all my packs. I sold a bunch of packs. I sold like 15 packs and I got like, I don't know, like 500 wax or something like that. I got a decent little chunk of wax from it. You know, not like life-changing or anything like that. I wasn't like, I'm rich. None of that. All right, we're gonna change up the thing here. I was talking about the interweb. Webby. DM is all jacked up right now. Oh no. Yeah, if you get 1 penny per day out of Dungeon Master, that would be on a solo account. I'm sure that's where my question comes into play with limits on things. Yes, hypothetically, we talk about limits and, oh, that will prevent the yabba dabba do, and we'll just put all of the pressure on the people running the collection in the game to be able to stop these massive bot networks that are allowed to do whatever the fuck they like. And that's ludicrous. That's just crazy, which is why, you know, as much as people argue about back and forth about mining network, there's one thing I do believe that they were correct on. That's not putting a limit on how many you can have, how high your rate can go, because I mean, as obviously they didn't have enough things. It's just the same thing that you're doing over and over again. I think that if you're going to have that, you need to have, just like in a real economy, all the different things to spend on that, spend your token on. You know what I mean? Not just upgrade stake, upgrade stake, and like just to get more of the token. You know what I mean? You should want to be able to spend it on, you know, that's why in our instance, I want the 2D metaverse to go in addition to the card games. I want people to be able to buy flats. I want people to be able to go to an arcade. I want people to be able to hit up the casino. I want people to be like in the game. I want people to be like in there, like it's their second little home that they want to go visit and they want to go chill and play in, and they want to constantly be using that token. You're getting the token because you want to go participate in the world and all the different things between crafting, getting new shit for your avatar, customization of your flat, all sorts of shit. How to take a lot. One person has figured out how to take a lot of the DM reward pool. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. Someone went and what is it? Isn't it like $25,000 or something like that? What is the amount? Is it $25,000 or 25,000? There's another one who is silent. My faded NFTs were earning nothing sitting in my wallet. Now they earn something. Thank you. No, absolutely. That's kind of the hope and the dream, is that at least you get some sort of small return. And again, I would say you're only getting stuff out of the chests. Also why, you know, want to get the staking system up sooner than later for Faded Monsuda, trying to aim for the end of the month. And that's why, because I want people to start amassing that token. Because like I said, I want people to be using this token for, well, number one, you're going to need the token just to play ranked matches. If you want to play a match against someone, you have to have token. If you don't have token, then play the match. And the part of the reason that is I want people to be able to lose their token. If you lose the match, you get no THC. You get a tip of the cap and a well done. And I've even talked about different ranking systems and things like that. And that, because basically there's a lot of different things where people want tiers, they want leagues. And part of me has even thought about even a Fortnite leveling system where it's not even necessarily that you've done the best, but if you play and you lose, you get a smaller amount of experience than if you play and then you win. If you keep winning over and over again, you will progress through the ranks faster and faster, getting more experience, getting more levels, and thus getting you up against probably higher, tougher competition. Whereas if you just keep losing over and over again, you may even get to a point where your experience comes to a standstill. That way we don't just have bots that are just bashing themselves in there and then getting their asses kicked one after the other just to try and slowly get up the ranking system. So there's all sorts of different things that have to go into this. It's not as simple as just oh, it's a card game, woohoo! There's so much shit that goes into this. There's so much shit that goes into planning, that goes into the consideration, it goes into the economy, that goes into how will people be able to win the rewards. Will there be daily events? How can the daily events be exploited? Because that's just it. If we have daily things that are limited to one account, that's, you're basically saying, hey, come try and bring as many accounts as you can in here, and then try and earn that daily. Now, here's the kicker is in a turn-based game, it might be a little bit harder to be able to successfully get those rewards and always come out at a profit, which may deter that general botting action. You know what I mean? That general hook it up, someone write a script and then go ahead and play it. If you have a strong enough cards and you keep facing noobs, maybe it might work. But at a certain point, you'll start going up against better people and you'll start getting fucking crushed. Let me know if I get a raid. This is the I can't tell if someone raided me thing. So that's one thing I want to make sure that we do. All right, let's see. We got 30 people. Let's do 7 whitelists here. Let's do 7 whitelists, and then we'll do one more whitelist giveaway before we move into some faded mom suitors. Some faded mom suitor giveaways. All right, let's see here. We got the Siri 5. Should be series, but for those of you who missed my whole explanation on that, I won't go into it because otherwise I'll be raging. And this is a happy time. Siri 5 promo pack. We'll just laugh about it for now. Whitelist. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. Hopefully y'all are entering into those trains in the Discord. There's a train that has arrived. Lots of different possibilities to win there. I believe we've got 25 raffles on there. I think we're giving away 10 whitelists in one of those things. So again, that is the goal. That's part of the reason that I shored up on just giving out NFTs and stuff like that and started creating a little, I call it the naughty list. That's a joke. You're not in trouble. I'm not banning you. I'm not whatever the fuck. It's not like you're never going to get another airdrop again. The whole purpose of this is I want those whitelists to be, sent to streamers, given away, people to have equal opportunity to win them as opposed to transferring shit out of a wallet or selling an NFT to try and get another one in return. That's because, that's how the system was set up, was that everyone was supposed to get one. And I want to make sure that everyone does get one. And if people just keep trying to get one a day and stuff like that while trying to turn and burn and sell them on the market and shit like that, that's not necessarily good. You're out of your element, Donnie. You're out of your element, Donnie. I need to stop lurking so I can join those socially inept. Go to the Shenanigans channel. We have a Shenanigans channel where you can just post GIFs and goofy shit like that and just talk nonsense or just, mostly GIFs. People do GIFs and memes and things like that there. It's meant just to be a ridiculous shit posting channel. Just because I know that not everyone is knows what to say, knows what to do. And so that, oddly enough, there's some people who have started their friendships in the Shenanigans channel. So it's kind of like an icebreaker. You can see who's posting funny gifts. You can see who you might get along with and be like, that guy's that's pretty funny. So, you know, it's just a fun thing that we do. We're up to 42. Let's go ahead. 1st, 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, 25th, and 30th. All right. So those 7 places are going to be getting a whitelist. Exactly. It's perfect because you don't even have to talk. You can just post GIFs and stuff like that. And you get one chat. You can get one chat per minute is how Invite Tracker keeps track of it. So basically, as you do the messages and stuff like that, you can get one per. So 1 per minute. So there are some people who they come in and they have like 150 messages in like 2.5 hours because they literally just post a GIF once a minute. Story time with GIFs. I've seen people do stuff sort of like that. I've seen people have conversations in GIFs. It's actually really funny. I really enjoy it. It's, you know, that was kind of the whole point, for it to be shenanigans. It was to be ridiculous, nonsensical nonsense. You know what I mean? It was just the whole point is that this is supposed to be fucking fun. We're supposed to be having fun. God damn it. It's meant to be this. Like, if you come to Faded Monsuda and you're serious about anything, or you've already lost. You've already missed the point of Faded Monsuda. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, we're going to build a whole economy and build a whole thing. And yeah, there might be money to be made. For the most part, I want to build a game that brings you back. A game that you want to log into fucking playing. Not just the shit that you logged into. Oh, I got to click and get my dailies. Click. I don't. That's it. Net is not one with me again. No. Well, we're at least we're doing the grubfish today. I had some folks that were very sad about the Doom Rollers. Very sad about the Doom Rollers. And these are people that have been in the project for many moons. So we're doing just grubfish while we're on this channel. At least for today. You know what I mean? I want it to be good vibes going into the weekend. Good vibes and good times. Let's see who our winners are. We got Lemoner. Yes, you're back. Our friend from France, thank you for joining us here today. Pro and Sedmet66. Do you guys know each other? I know a lot of people probably put 66 at the end of their name, but it's always funny. It always cracks me up because I feel like you might be from France as well. I could be entirely wrong with that. Could be entirely wrong with that. We got Chamith007, and we got Gucci Gaming getting a dub. Garadia188. You are just fucking winning, dude. Just carrying it over from yesterday. I mean, Garadia went ham yesterday. I'm going to be sending out loads of prizes after this stream to Garadia. That is hilarious. My pooch is just sitting on the couch, looking all around in the recon mode and stuff like that, staring out the window, doing goofy shit. Oh, Tigre Timo, you're a winner. Coop, 1983, you're a winner as well. And Garadia, also a winner. Everyone's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All righty, let's go ahead. Let's copy this up. Get our 7 winners here. Blue Dragon, no, you died first, Blue Dragon. The Ninja Stars came at you like homing beacons. All right, and then we got the Coop. Oh, no, Funko Freddy just missed it. Coop beat you by 1. Garadia. Getting that dub. Gucci Gaming getting that dub. Shamus getting that dub. Rowan said Matt getting that dub. 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 Morty, you little piece of shit. Sorry. Jeez, Rick. Rub-a-dub-a-dub, 3 men in a tub. It's the Bert and Ernie special. Sorry, there was a Sesame Street joke. Right for the taking. Rubber ducky, I love you. Isn't that how Ernie talks? Rubber ducky. Something like that. He sort of talks like that. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Yes, exactly. I already knows what I'm talking about. All right. We're just going to sing Sesame Street songs here today. Because I always thought that Ernie, whoever did Ernie, must have also done Kermit. Kermit the Frog here saying, it's not easy being green. Somewhere, oh, there's Kermit. Kermit the Frog here saying, his voice is a little bit more froggy. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. His voice is a little bit more up there. So Ernie is a little bit more down. It's not as nasally. It's a little bit more of just a goofy voice. So there we go. Found that out just now. This is how you do voices. You have to like change your throat and make different sounds and such. Let's just do another one. Let's just do another giveaway. I said I was doing 3 of these. Let's do one more for the whitelist. One more for the whitelist. Hopefully, if any of you sold your whitelists, you now hold on to this one. Because we're doing the whitelist check tomorrow, 2 hours before the sale. 2 hours before the sale, the whitelist goes down. It is being added, and it's only being added at the 11 a.m. one. All right? You've had a week, over a week. This is day 8. Day 8 that you have had in order to get the whitelist, which we're going to be dropping it for the final time, so you even have until the end of this show, which is when I'm going to do the old drop list. And then after I do that, I'm going to send out all of the prizes from yesterday's stream as well as today's stream, like literally right after. Because after that, I am going to go ahead and be recording our pitch deck, the video version. The video version. It's been done for a little while. I've been trying to get some specific numbers from the ROI guy. The ROI guy! Who can mathematic that a little bit better than I can. It's because I've never technically done, and it's always so funny because it's just like, it's numbers that like, like there's different time periods that you can offer and things like that. And based off of the time, the ROI would be higher. There's also options that you could include for, either like, reaching X amount of goal in order to unlock more money, which would then be implied at the same ROI, at the same percentage of the deal. So like, again, I'm just learning so much like businessy business that like I only did like boutique shit. You know what I mean? I was just able to be like, hey, look at these awesome numbers I can get for your business. People were like, you can do it on Facebook. And then like literally would take like 15 minutes to an hour tops for each client that I had. So I could have groups of clients and then just do their social media shit like that before I just got fucking sick of it. Oh my God. I worked with some high profile clientele and it was taxing. It was mentally taxing. I have had to advertise in almost every single time zone in the world, if not every single time zone in the world. And I have also like literally like, yeah, like even time zones that are like 15 minutes off of mine. I'm like, why are we here? What in God's name was the reason to go to this location? I have advertised in Africa. I have advertised on every continent except for Antarctica. Advertised in Australia, Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, as well as North America. All sorts of different countries and all of those different continents. I've advertised everywhere. And one of the most interesting things I feel like is color. For those of you who aren't aware, like literally like just colors, blanket statement color. Like red means one thing in one country and something entirely different in another. It could mean prosperity in one, it could mean anger in another, it could mean respect in another, it could be a multitude of different things in every single thing. As a matter of fact, they have websites and things like that. And actually in some of the courses I took when I was going to school, they actually talk about the different color differentiation and stuff like that in different nations and how that could end up syncing. Like if you're releasing an album across the globe or something like that, you have to make sure that you change colors on the album based off of what the album, who you want to sell it to and what you want to represent, because some things could literally like be like mean death or like a bad omen if you have that color on there, and that will obviously not sell at all in that country. So it's like absolutely bonkers in my opinion, absolutely fucking crazy that shit's like that. I don't know. It boggles my brain, boggles my mind. All right, and this is, you know what? Let's save the whitelist. We'll do one more whitelist at the end. I said that we were going to do 3. Do one more whitelist at the end here, and let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pull up my end here, and let's see what we got here. Faded Monsuda-wise. So I said I wanted to get rid of some mythics from Series 4. Yep, there they are. Look at that. Let's do a couple Joaquin creams right now. 1st and 30th are going to get a mythic misprint from Series 4, a little Joaquin cream action. And then we're going to do a little bit of super rare cards from Series 4, and then we're going to go on over to into Series 5. Giveaways, plenty of misprints of those, because I do like doing that. I do like giving away the misprints. I do like doing that. Maybe see how many packs we have left and how many are already set to be give out. Maybe give out a few more of those packs. So that's basically what we want to do. But Joaquin Cream is going to be up for grabs 1st and 30th. Hopefully you're in, because I'm going to start it. I'm going to start this son of a gun. Let's do it. There's 40 people. We only have 34 people that are in the giveaway. That's okay. How you know that you have, I guess, real people? Also, it could just mean we have a delay. A delay in the viewer count. We may have had 40 people at one point, but now we only got 34 people in here. In the house, you never know. We love winning the misprints more. That makes sense. Did your clients send you frustratingly little to use? Oh my God, they sent me nothing. I had to make all of my shit from scratch. And it's so funny because they I can't tell you how much time I got content from like the people that I was going to advertise for. It was all just off of fucking Google. They just went to Google and Googled images. I was like, it doesn't make it less illegal if you send it to me. I mean, maybe I could point to you and be like, hey, my hands were tied. This guy told me to do it. But more than likely not. More than likely you hired me so that you could use this imagery and not get in trouble for it. And I'm not fucking stupid, so fuck you. That was always like, I was just like, no, thanks, bro. I didn't like it. I didn't like that jazz. And it was just, and that was, no one knows how to brand their shit, man. No one understands branding. No one understands, like, you know, SEO. No one. Boom Shankar and Minion Loves, congratulations. Funko Fred just missing the win again. No, Funko. Oh, no. Just barely missing it. And Blue Penguin. Look at Blue Penguin just missing it by 1. Oh, no. That's okay. Minion Love shows up all the time. Boom Shankar, good people hanging out all the time as well. Both getting that dub, both getting that mythic misprint. Congratulations to you two. Thank you for always hanging out. Thank you for always showing up and showing out, balling out. We love it. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the regulars. Ooh, Ant Killer just missed one as well. Chucky just wow. We had so many regulars all balled around there. All balled around the winner position, man. Wacky wild. All right, Joaquin Cream. There we go. Let's see. What else do we got here? Let's do some more giveaway goodness. And again, for those of you that missed it, we got this here. I'll probably play the trailer one more time before we get on out of here. We got the public sale here. We got the whitelist sale. We got them all in one place, so you don't have to keep clicking on different ones if that's your jam. Although I have noticed that when I do this, sometimes like when the whitelist sells out, people are like, oh, it's sold out. They like just don't scroll down or don't see the other things. They're like, I can't figure out which one to buy. It's the one that still has packs left. So if you just want to go in, the drops will exclude the ones that sell out. So, you know, you can always just go into the drops channel. Like, for example, if I click drops here, it'll take me to this page. And then you can see all 4 of them separately. And you can click on them one at a time if you so choose. That is within your capabilities. That is within your rights. I just like to make these little links and just post them so that everyone has, that's all in one place. You know what I mean? And this red bar will be disappearing for many of you. This red bar will be disappearing for quite a few of you. And for those that are holding on to that whitelist NFT, which I guess let's go ahead and head on over there. It's this thing right here. You need this. All right. You need this template ID. Matter of fact, I'm going to post this just in case anyone's confused. Not sure, but do I have it? Bruh. Using the highlights since we aren't on your Twitch with real sounds. You want to know what sucks? I can't even see that, Chucky, I can't even see the highlight. It's because I'm on the dastardly StreamYards. Oh, I can't see shit on StreamYards. I feel like the Black Knight. I feel like the Black Knight when, you know, he's got both of his arms chopped off. It's only a flesh wound. Get back here! I'll bite your bloody legs off! Bruh. Oh my god. Yes! Yes, the bruh army comes in. Bruh. 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 I don't know why it's so funny. It sucks because I can't ignore him. I am so bad. I don't know because I hear the bruh, and I don't know why I'm like, oh. I feel like if that guy was actually in front of me and said bruh like that to me, I might punch him in the face. Bam! Bruh. I don't know why. However it's said, that tonality is so just like, what the fuck, man? that bruh is the equivalent to bitch to me. I don't know. I feel like oh my god. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. They're meant to be funny, they're meant to be goofy. And here you go. There's people selling them. They're gonna be sad. I can't wait. There's always someone who's like, no, I sold my whitelist for 10 wax, and I wouldn't have sold it if I had known. Posted everywhere. I've even been not even cryptic at all lately. At the start of things, like if you sold your original like Faded Monsuda animated logo or something like that, and you didn't know any better, like I can sort of understand that. You know what I mean? I can sort of understand that. I get it. I understand. I can comprehend it. But as we've gone on through time and we've done the same thing over and over again, I feel like that would have been a little bit of a notice. We've done the same thing like 4 times now. So it should be obvious that you want to hold on to that. The value of that NFT will likely increase over time because eventually everyone wants those roles, right? And there's people who are holding on to the majority of them. In the past, there's only been like 500 of them. And so if we have 100 people in the Discord that have a role and there's only 500 of that NFT, that means there's only 200 left of the blend ingredient of that. Oh, my bad. That means there's 150. There's 150 people. There's 300 NFTs that have been burned. There would only be 200 NFTs left in order to have those roles. Which those people that have that role probably have the singular role. So they have already consumed 3 of those NFTs because they used 2 of them to burn one. So you've taken 2 of those options away, and they have an additional one. So, you know, if you have 100 people, that is pretty much 300 NFTs because more than likely, if they've got that blend, they are going to have that singular NFT. No. Bruh. So I don't know. So because there's always someone who's mad. There's always someone who's like, I didn't know. So I just scream it. I'm like I'm doing the equivalent of like shaking it. I'm like, ah! I don't want to shake my camera off or fuck up my monitor, but hopefully it shook a little bit. I guess I'll shake the camera. Ah! There you go. I can shake just the camera. Oh my goodness. We're having a good time. Hey, yeah, I want look at this. They're getting fancy with my with the setup here. The old UI at GoDaddy. Look at them go. For those of you who didn't know, yeah, I use GoDaddy because it would be madness. All right. Here's the fun thing is I can just switch to the Series 5. Oh, come on now. So we're trying to load. All right, go ahead and hop on in there. Gang. Got the Series 5 promo pack. It's that time again. And we'll do October. Can't believe it was July 23rd was when we had our last one. July 23rd. So it's been quite a while since our last pack drop. I kind of wanted to give people a chance to rejuvenate, recover, things like that. Wanted to get some work done, get things a little further along progression-wise. Make sure that we have like some folks that there's been some crazy shit happening behind the scenes. Just so everyone knows. There's been some insane shit that I can't even talk about on stream just right now. But like, I can't wait until like everything's done and there's like the end all tell all, like the tell all interview. Ooh. And just the stories that I can't wait to share. Because like, I don't want anyone to like, pity or anything like that. I don't operate off of that shit. But there's just been some wacky shit that's going on. Oh my goodness. But it's almost been 3 months to the day since our last sale. But yeah, it's moving along. It's moving along. There have been plenty of bumps, but we've made progress. That's the good thing. Progress is getting made. Things are still moving forward. That's the nice thing. We got all of our shit up. We got a trailer done. It's not like the dreaded Series 2. Series 2 is the only one that doesn't have a trailer/pack opening video. Series 1 doesn't have a pack opening video because I never uploaded it to the pack. But that being said, we have a trailer for Series 1. There we go. We could technically watch all of those. We could like go through the trailers, see the evolution of the trailers. They're all the same. They're all very similar. Just, I've gone ahead and done different voices and different themes for them. The last one most recently was kind of like a superhero theme, which is why they had supernatural abilities. All right, 50 new faded. Oh, that's not correct. That's not. We don't need 50 in there. We don't need 50 in there. All right, we'll do 42 new faded monsoon to collect. Will you get them all? Will you get them all? What is this? Let's collect them. Will you collect them all? Key words here. One thing I need to have to collect there. 42 new faded monsoon. Will you collect them all? There we go. That's more of a semicolon there, grammatically. All right. And then let's go ahead and we'll do the timer here. We'll do this timer here. That clearly won't work. The start time is then, and then the end time is shablam. And there we go. And let's see here. It says we got 12 hours. That can't be right. Oh, that's because I have it wrong here. That's because I have it wrong there. That makes sense. 11 a.m. Bam, there we go. 23 hours. That's more correct. I was like 12 hours. That's not 11. All right, we got 40 people on in there. Let's go ahead and see what y'all are competing for. I want a mythic here. Let me get another mythic action going on here. All right, let's see. We got some Scotty Biscotti action. We've actually done quite a bit of Scotty Biscotti. How many? Ooh, it sounds like we might need to do a Queensong one. Definitely need to do a Tiff Tower one. What about you, Miss Tilly Tornado? Yeah, I think that's what we're going for. We're going for Tiff Tower and we're going for Queensong. Those are going to be the next two that we do. So this next one here is going to be for Queensong, 1st and 30th. Here we go. Then we got Tiff Tower right after that. So make sure we're hopping in there. Make sure we're joining quick. We can give more of these high value prizes away. These mythic misprints. Ooh, Scotty Biscotti right now. One of them going for 29.93. That's not too shabby of a deal. That may be. Oh, Tiff Tower is not even available. Jesus, that was a beautiful grub explosion. Whoever did that, fucking lovely. Fucking lovely. Background image. Let's change the image. Oof, pardon me. Got it. All right, we need to upload the new image here. Let's go ahead and we'll add that image there. Boom. Insert. Shablam. Series 5 promo pack. Yeah, we'll do the Series 5. Do the text there. Go up just a little bit. There we go. Shablam. Ooh, Tarot Lore, congratulations. You won one. And Ren Gao, 08. Hex yeah. All right. So I got you guys in there. Let's see. Were you good? Were you good? Did you give me your dot wham? Oh, you did. It did. Tarot Lore did too. There you go. There's two mythics. Out the board. That's Queensong. Let's get Tiff Tower on up in there, and then we'll move on to Series 5. So I want to give away some high-value prizes. We're getting ready. We're getting geared up. Getting ready for the weekend. We're getting ready for a nice big pack sale. Whoop, whoop. Getting ready, getting ready. I was talking to someone on stream last night. They are ready for there are folks that are ready for card games with lots of abilities and things like that. You know what I mean? I think that there's plenty of people that are ready for lots and lots of strategy. Which, you know, I definitely want to provide that ASAP because I think that I agree. We need wacky abilities and crazy things and stuff like that. I know that standard for Warsaken is probably going to provide way more, not probably, it definitely is, and provide way more gameplay than the current Blitz model, and will not be die related, which will make me happy and sing. But yeah, we need more. We need more. We can't just have one thing. You know what I mean? We need to have, if we want to bring lots of people to Wax Blockchain, you need lots of different styles of things. You need lots of different possibilities, opportunities, different things like that to come in to bring it in. That's why, you know, I think it's good that we have Forge Arena and we have Crypto Shots. Crypto Shots is more player versus environment, whereas Forge Arena is more player versus player. They are two games that really don't compete with one another ultimately. In the grand scheme of things, at least they shouldn't. You shouldn't see them as competing things because they have different goals and they have different, you know, mindsets as games. And again, it's good to have functioning games that you can actively play and do that again are on the same blockchain. So there's something to keep in mind, something that always tickles my fancy, something that I always think about. Let's see here what we got going on in the chat here. I'm following Chucky with number 28. I think both work. Explode is shorter. Oh, Explode is shorter than Grubsplode? That's actually good to know. It's actually good to know. We're up to 49 viewers. Again, tell me if anyone raids us. Last thing I'm going to do. Wow, pass them my way. Thanks. Appreciate it. How about an Elder Tree Tokemeister giveaway? Yeah, there's no more of those to give out. Those are long gone, those Elder Tree Tokemeisters. Those are long gone. Long John Silver. We have we can do a Frosty Fiona giveaway. A Frosty Fiona. Boop. Do an Albus Alluvium. Albus Alluvium or Frosty Fiona. Those are the two Gandalfs we have left. I believe Ruby Cronfire is tapped out as well. In terms of misprints, you always pull Ruby Cronfire out, which I think people are heavily underestimating how fucking awesome that card's going to be. Being able to attack another unit without taking any damage yourself is going to be very, very beneficial in the trading card game industry. It's something that we would like to call removal. Anything that is board removal is fantastic. I'm thrilled to be a part of the Bongsley Institute of Higher Learning. I've never played a strategy card game, so you young bucks will have to teach me. I know I finally had a deal for an Elder Tree misprint, then he backed out, then he changed his mind, then he realized he only had a promo. That sucks. That's just they're tugging on the heartstrings there. The back and forth. So we got Tiff Tower up next. We got 50 viewers. We got 34 contestants. That thing's been going up, so I imagine it's not super delayed. So make sure, feel free to hop on in there. We're doing misprint giveaway goodness, whitelist giveaway goodness all the way through the way, dashing through the snow. Whole 9 yards. Can't wait. Next week is going to be awesome. Next week, we're going to be giving out some Halloween goodies. Halloween is around the corner, y'all. Halloween is almost here, which means it's almost time for the first airdrop. Yeah, buddy, I'm super stoked. The first airdrop of Halloween skins. Yes, that's going to be slightly annoying for me, but it's something that I've been looking forward to because it's going to finally put some utility to having those mutants that you've been hanging on to and that you blended for all those times ago. I'm super pumped, because that way, for those of you that are trying, because as you saw, we're going to start doing less and less of the legendary skins. like we did with the Easter one with Tommy the Fat One. So yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. Definitely something to keep in mind. I'm very excited. Very excited. Very excited for all the different possibilities. And I love making the skins and stuff like that. It's fun doing the different Halloween decorations, if you will, on the Faded Monsuda. And if you guys don't know, I guess we can always like look at them. Like we always look at the Halloween. Let's go to Faded Monsuda. Faded Monsuda. Go to schemas. And we already have a schema for it. That's right. They're all going to be in the Halloween Pro. All right. So this is going to get some revival here. As you can see, most of the new ones have all been Glitch Slender Jackson, which 600 Slender Jacksons have been blended. So that only means that there's only 400 left. Less than that, honestly, because there's been 618. So if my math is correct, we got 382 possible Slender Jacksons out there that could be blended, that could give you, number one, a way higher staking card, THC value-wise, as well as, something that can get you airdropped things that allows you not to spend your THC on different skins like this one. Like there's going to be way less than 100 this time around than there was for the Elderbone Skellemeister. As you can see, all of the skins are not necessarily like high value THC things. They're higher value than the playable cards, but it's not like these are going to break the bank for you THC value wise. I go ahead and let people know that right away, so that way they are aware that it's more for a cosmetic. Once the game comes out, you'll be able to lay these down on top of your cards. So instead of the picture showing as the regular option, it will show up as the Werebo Bongen skin, which will obviously be different than the regular Bilbo Bongen skin. So that's the idea behind that. We'll be releasing a few skins. We'll be releasing about 8 skins usually each holiday, and going ahead and giving those out and things like that. And again, the people that have the blends, you're gonna be getting those airdropped to you. Yeah, I'm excited because that's coming up. Should probably go into how that works. Which we have 42 contestants. I'm gonna give it until 12:06. This is the TIF Tower giveaway. This is the TIF Tower giveaway. 1st and 30th. Then we're moving on to some Series 5 goodness. Some Series 5 goodness. Unless you guys want to do a legendary. Do you guys want to do a legendary, or do you guys want to move on to Series 5 after TIF Tower? We can do a legendary from Series 4, or we can move on to Series 5 stuff. Sensei, does your old neighbor pass out his special recipe cookies for Halloween? I don't think he passes out the recipe, but we're moving soon, and I know that he's moving soon. And I don't know which of us is moving first, but he's basically, whenever that does happen, he's gonna bring us a big old bag of cookies. I'm like sad, but also excited. We're not going to see him anymore. We're not going to get any more wheat cookies. But at the same time, we're going to get a big old bag of wheat cookies to move on into the new house with. Just send me the legendary. Let's move on. Legendary sounds cool. So we'll do a legendary giveaway. Yeah, we won't just be sending them out to people. All right, let's choose the game. That was funny. TIF Tower. TIF Tower coming on into the fold 1st and 30th as we have the last. Learn how to talk. It's such. Woo! Having a good time though. But 1st and 30th coming away with the TIF Tower. And then we'll go ahead and take a peek at some of the legendaries that we have left from Series 4. We'll pick a legendary that we'll give out right here. You know what I mean? High value prizes for people that show up. That's what I say. That's what I say. We'll be doing some high value prizes in the giveaway train. That'll be starting tomorrow. Obviously, we have a giveaway train that's going to end at midnight my time. So it's going to be a completely different time for all of y'all. But it's midnight my time. So go ahead and take a peek at those. See how long you have left to enter those into those. It's pretty much 12 hours. You got just under 12 hours. 11 hours and 53 minutes. Maybe 11 hours, 52 minutes or some change if we want to be exact-ish. But yeah, those are up for grabs right now. You can hop in there, get a chance. Like I said, you still have time. Head over to Shenanigans. You get 100 messages in an hour and 40 minutes if you were like truly dedicated. You don't have to be. It's okay. It's okay if you're not. We won't be mad. We won't be mad. You don't have to do it right now. Just something we bring up. Crypto Kim coming away with the old Tiff Tower. Coming away with Tiff Tower. Who was our 30th place finisher? That's gonna Buzz King. Coming away with the old Tiff Tower. Coming away with the old Tiff Tower. Alrighty, and it's time for a legendary. And Crypto Kim, I know that we have your I have your dot wham somewhere in my list of winners here that I compile. My very messy list of winners, as well as I know that you have your name, you have your wallet saved on my channel, so I can always go check it that way. So that's good. We have your shit. Want to make sure, because I recently sent out a prize to you, so I remember that. I know we have your stuff. I always just try to make sure, because like there's still someone where I even like looked at their shit and told them how to save their shit on the channel, and then they didn't during the middle of the stream. So now there's a prize that if they come back to the stream, I can like be like, you there, give me your wax. Ah! I usually don't like hunting people down, which is why I have the Splinterlands bot there, so I can just go in and just type in your name, and then it just ta-da, just gives me your wax. So that way I don't have to sit there and be like, what is your wax address? I need your wax address. What is the wax address? Is your wax address available? I don't like sitting there doing that over and over again. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's go ahead and switch on over to a legendary, shall we? Let's go over to a legendary. I don't think, hold on. Do we have, what about the, I don't even think that I've really thought about this. Oh my God. Oh, we have some Sui Tsunamis left to do here, man. We have some Sui Tsunamis left to do here. I can't believe, so funny. The lowest listing is 1,295.33 wax. They have it for $100. It's clearly pinned to a $100 value. The suggested price is 89 wax, and I know there's going to be someone that is kicking themselves because I think that I think all other secret rares have gone for much more than that. And I know that there's been, hold on, I'm curious how many sales there have been of that specifically. Just the one. Oh, that's the past 3 months. Yeah, 99.99. Then there's one for 89 wax. So there's only been 2 sales of this guy, as opposed to the other ones, which again, this is going to be the highest. This is like tied with Elder Tree Tokemeister for the highest possible staking value for THC per hour. Which is why it's kind of crazy, because again, once things like flats come out and private gardens come out and you can get multipliers, yeah, it's going to be pretty important. You're going to want to have a few of these maybe laying around. They're going to give you so much more. I'm just saying. It sounds crazy, but you know. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's only one on the market right now. There's just that one. All right. Here we go. So let's see here. What else do I have? I'm pretty sure I have a Frosty Fiona. Let me see what other legendaries I have. So I'm deciding what I'm giving out right now. Ooh, we have a few King Zongs. I don't know. It's the day before, right? We got to go hard, right? So this next one's going to be King Zong. This next giveaway is going to be King Zong. And I'm considering doing a mythic giveaway. That is fucked up, Silent One. Wait, what? You have my attention. Yeah, there's a Sui Tsunami that we might be giving away. A Sui Tsunami. Woo! Little Sui Tsunami action has been coming to a theater near you right now. Not right this second. That was misleading. Right now is going to be King Zong. King Zong misprint. All right. King Zong misprint coming up. We're going to be doing that. And then after that, we'll do a Sui Tsunami. And then we'll do Series 5. We'll do some Series 5 stuff. We'll do some whitelist stuff. We give out a lot of NFTs yesterday. So I don't know. It's always fun to give out the high value stuff and have streams for that. That's really the only time you'll ever see me giving out less prizes is if I'm specifically giving out lots of high value prizes, because obviously part of the reason that I give out lots of prizes is that I want to give out lots of value on a stream. And if I'm giving out singular prizes that have a very high value, and it usually meets that threshold still. There's just not as many winners, which is why I usually like to do loads of giveaways. And that's why I usually put some high value items on like a wheel so that we can just keep on rolling and stuff like that. But I do like to mix things up. I'm a little bit wacky that way. Exclamation sweet. So up to 42 viewers here, or up to 53 viewers. It says we have 53 viewers here at the Left Action House. We got 42 contestants. It's 12:13. So we got just under 50 minutes here before Left Action House comes and takes over. Left House, the man himself, taking over. What do we got on the docket for today? Let's go to the StreamYard. Let's go to the Left House. Yeah, there we go. Introducing and video splitting. Let's see here. That's Upland with Uplando. For those of you that are into the Upland, Uplando will be coming on to the show doing an interview, and we'll be talking about all the new stuff that is coming up in the world of Upland. We'll watch the most recent updates. I have not been. I have so much into Upland that I think that I'm still more into Upland than any other game. Realistically, because I think that Mahomie and I, which again, that's always like one of those things where Mahomie and I have like an account together that we initially put like $2,000 into it. I think the account is almost worth 10 million UPIX, which if you were very literal, you would say, oh, it's worth $10,000 or whatever. That's because I was playing it super hard back in the day before I started creating my own collection and going hard into that. I was like all about Upland, and then I just kind of got disenchanted with it a little bit by little bit. Just, it's kind of the same thing over and over again. If you like set aside time to like do the opening and something went wrong, you just kind of like wasted all your time. And if you and sometimes it would go well enough for other people, but for some reason it was fucking up on your end. And whether that's based off of where the nodes are, that are functioning, properly and whatnot for the EOS blockchain. Not sure how that all works over there, but but it's the same. It should be the same as the Wax blockchain, since the Wax blockchain is literally a carbon copy of the EOS blockchain. For those of you that didn't know, it's a direct fork of EOS. It is the same. Those blockchains are the same exact code, same exact everything. It's just a different token. So there's whenever I see people like arguing over like whether EOS or Wax is better, it's always kind of funny because I'm like, they're literally the same. There's no other than token, unless you're arguing about tokenomics, which we're not. It always makes you laugh. So this is something I found out when I started looking into the code and stuff like that. I was like, wait, that's fucking same? It's like, you can do that? You can just be like, hey, we're going to take that code that you did there, which is a part of the reason that I find it really funny. Does anyone else find it ironic that Atomic Hub requires you to have your own code and your own shit when the Wax blockchain is literally just a direct hard fork of the EOS blockchain? It's the exact same. You guys need original code, but not us. Sorry. I have to point it out. It's funny. It makes me laugh. That's all. It's public knowledge. It's not like this is secret or hidden or people don't know this or something like that. So it's just something that makes me giggle a little bit on the inside. I find it slightly comical. If you don't find it slightly comical, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it offends you or anything like that. I'm not like saying like I'm obviously on the Wax blockchain. I like the Wax blockchain. I like their tokenomic better than EOS, and I liked how much more adoption there was to the Wax blockchain than there was to the EOS blockchain, even though they're pretty much the same. So, that's why I ended up going with Wax. That's why I ended up making the switch. The switcheroo, if you will. Because I guess I technically started off on the EOS blockchain. For anyone that is playing Upland, you're on the EOS blockchain. I don't know if you know that or not, but you are. You're on the EOS blockchain. That's where all the transactions take place. That's why it's a blockchain game. You don't actually own any of the keys, which is why I always find it funny when people from Upland, I've heard people from Upland ask about Wombat Wallet and how they own your keys. And I'm like, you're from Upland. What do you care about someone else having your keys? Upland is Upland. You've never even seen your keys before. You just log in with a password and a username. What are you talking about? What? Now you care about security and whether the things are yours or not? Let's go get your damn free wallet. But again, that's just, and I'm not like everyone gets introduced in new ways. And some people that have that objection, they're not even aware of, the inner workings of how Upland works, because a lot of people that come into it, that's how I got introduced to NFT gaming. That was how I got introduced to NFT gaming, was Upland. That's like what brought me to this sector. You know what I mean? So like as I learned more and more, I learned that, I probably, would rather find something else and do something else that makes more sense for what I'm trying to do, which was a card game, which Wax is low cost. So it made sense to do that because I'm going to have to make hundreds of thousands, millions of cards at some point in time. So if I'm going to have all that production cost, I would rather do it on a chain that's much cheaper to do that on than anything that's going to cost more and things like that. So that's why we ended up here. There's lots of different things that could have gone into it. It's why I stayed away from Ethereum. That's why I definitely didn't want Ethereum. All right, this is for King Zong, by the way. First place only. Get the King Zong, Maru. King Zong, and then we'll do the Sui Tsunami, and then we'll do some Series 5, and then we'll go ahead and hand the chains on over to left. But, and I mean, there's some stuff coming out that I don't always agree with how new stuff comes to Upland, because it's mostly like people that like the game that are like assisting in it. You know what I mean? Like they're basically going in and they're building on top of Upland. And but at the same time, as long as they get proper profit share for creating all this shit, I think that that's fair. You know what I mean? I think that I think that you should be able to develop stuff in-house, especially when you get a 17 million seed funding thing. You know what I mean? I feel like you should be having some mad fucking development going in-house at that moment in time. And if not, and you are having other people come in and build shit on top, I hope that they're being compensated handsomely for that. Because again, $17 million in seed funding is no fucking joke. That's a lot of fucking money. All right. Look at the game that Warsaken has produced with $600,000 worth of sales. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm trying to get shit done on, we're at like $32,000 worth of sales here at Faded Monsuda. So we're like nowhere near any of the other things. We have one of the higher, our market cap is, what is it? It's over 5 times. It's close to 6, but it's more like 5.5. Our NFT market cap is about 5.5 times the amount of sales that went into it, which is usually a good sign. Usually you want your market cap to be higher than the amount of sales that went into it, because that means that people see value inside of the project. So, it's one of those things where, look at the projects, look how much money that they brought in from either sales and or crowdfunding, seed funding, all of that stuff. Look at the product that they're putting forth. And like, I look at Warsaken, and like, that's something that I would have more fun playing that than Upland. I'm sorry, that's just the case. I mean, Upland is just, while the release is fun and it's cool if you can like land on a proper area and get some collections. I like that portion. The money portion, I do like that as well. I like money, but in my opinion, they're almost in 2 completely different genres at this point. I feel like your money-driven ideas and projects and your game-driven projects. And someone said play to own. Not play to earn, but play to own. It was Jay Cluster. Jay Cluster was talking about this on the Left Action House show yesterday with Big Time. And it's not, and the developers of that game say that it's not necessarily play to earn. It is play to own. You own your assets. You can sell them for money. It does not mean it is a job. It does not mean it will pay your bills. It does not mean you'll be earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars from it. It just means that you own it, all right? As opposed to games where you own jack fucking shit. You get nothing. You give us all the money and you get fucking the game and you be fucking happy with it. Like, that's it. So like, whereas Upland, there's not as much game to it. You know what I mean? They're working on it. They're working on building the metaverse and stuff like that. But as of right now, there's not much game to it. And it's more of a, you're playing to earn there. You are. You want to earn there. That's the whole purpose. As of right now, I can't imagine another reason I would play Upland other than money. I want money. So I'm going to go to Upland and see if I can get me some of that pie. You know what I mean? That's how I see that there. And that doesn't mean that won't change. I know that they have the racing coming. I know that they have all sorts of different deals with the NFLPA and stuff like that, all sorts of different stuff like that. Chris Talk. Hopefully you went ahead and saved your, you put in your .wham. Let's see here. You did put in your .wham. You just won yourself a legendary King Zong. All right, there's the King Zong. Let's go ahead and move on into all right, there we go. All right, so this is going to be for the mythic. This is going to be for the secret rare. Don't listen to me. Sleep deprived. This is going to be for the secret rare. All right, this is going to be for Sui Tsunami. Oh my God, what is up with this whatever 69 mega thing? Get out of here. 69mega.com. Does anyone click on that? Does anyone like see an advertisement? There was someone on the YouTube channel that was like typing in nonsense. And like, does anyone go to like see like 69mega.com and be like, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, there's people that want to fuck on that site. Yeah, let's go. Woohoo. Like, I'm just curious. Like, because that's what they're saying. Like, fine, people that want to have sex. I'm mainly playing Upland because of the community and also the money. There you go, community and money. That is a good reason to play Upland. And again, I'm still in it. I haven't sold all my shit, so I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that many of the things that they talked about, some of the things that concern me is like Upland deleted my account because I couldn't renew my visa, even though I was clicking on the renew passport. I tried to ask for help before the account was deleted in their Discord/customer support, and I get no response. And 2 days later, my account was deleted as the visa expired, and it's been ages since then. I still have no response from their customer support. Sorry for that big wall of text. Oh, you're all good. You're just telling us your experience. I would definitely say from people that I know as well, the customer service is not necessarily at major company level. The customer service isn't the best there. Oh my goodness. But again, you know, I'm in it. I'm there. I'm hoping that it all turns out for the best. I'm playing with NFTs for fun. Ain't no way I'm investing money. I need to live into any of this NFT stuff. But I would also like to make a profit off of my play money. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with wanting a profit. There's nothing wrong. They learned customer service in the Soviet age. I'm sorry, you just brought me back to my like wrestling days. You just brought me to just the Soviet age. Back when I was wrestler in Soviet Union, if you were a real wrestler and you know of cauliflower ear, they take your ear and slam it in the door. That's just brought Sergey rushing back. Back in my day, if you were a real wrestler, Soviet Union. I love Sergey. Seriously, like he shaped me into the dude, despite punching me in the side of the head as a kid and he's the greatest wrestler of all time. It's recorded in many places that he's arguably the greatest of all time. He's arguably the GOAT for wrestling. And I guess it's an honor he used to punch me in the side of the head. I wasn't aware at the time when I was a kid. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with this? What's wrong with you? Oh, my God, that shit would not fly today. I was at like the tail end of that like era. You know what I mean? Now all the things are coming out and people are like, oh, they're torturing Olympic athletes to be the best of the best. I was like, you guys weren't aware of this? Like you just thought everyone became the best of the best through regular training? No, you're not the best in the world at something from regular training. It's from insane fucking training. It's from the hardest fucking training in the world. It's from the craziest, you are, depending on the sport that you're doing, you are throwing up, you are sweating just through clothes, you are bloodied, you are battered, you are emotionally fucking drained. Motherfucker, the amount that goes, that's why I always laugh when people are like, those athletes don't deserve those paychecks. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck right off. You have no fucking clue what actually goes in. I don't care if you played football before. Not at a professional level. You have no idea what it takes to be the best of the fucking best. You know why? Because you're not fucking there. You didn't make it to the pros. You fucking finished in high school because no one wanted to give you you weren't a blue chip athlete. No one wanted to give you a fucking scholarship to go play in college. So you don't know what it takes because you haven't put in the work, because the amount of work that goes into it is fucking nuts. And the people that are usually the best at training the best are also fucking nuts. They didn't get there by being sane, normal people. They got there by training harder than any other human on planet Earth and being the best at something. There's like a comedian who talks about it, and they're like, I feel like I was doomed. I always blame my parents for not abusing me enough because I feel like that's why I'm just average at everything. It's like, you ever heard of the amazing person at anything who hasn't had some horrible, fucked up circumstantial thing that drove them to greatness? And it's true. You don't just like stumble into greatness. There are some people who are naturally talented, but once you get to a certain level, everyone there is naturally talented. And the only difference at that point is how much fucking all the blood, sweat, and tears you put into it. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. So that's like, that just triggered all just from him saying Soviet age. That was funny. But Olympic swimmers aren't eating 10,000 calories for fun. It's because they swim 8 hours a day. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not for shits and giggles. It's because they fucking fish that live in the water, basically. That's why they're working out. Stop. It is all day, every day. They are working at least 8 hours a day. And even then, their diet, all their other shit that goes around it, it's constantly thinking about it. It's a very, very demanding thing. And that's one thing I will always take the athlete side when it comes to money, when it comes to health, when it comes to making sure player safety. I am always on the athlete side. I am, because I was the athlete. I was the athlete that got fucked up by all sorts of different shit that probably shouldn't have been done. And by the way, this is for the Mythic that we're about to do right now. This is for the Sui Tsunami. Hopefully you got in. I've been ranting for a while. It's so funny. I see Soviet at one word. People like coming after Simone because, like, she wasn't in a mentally healthy place. I was like, yeah, no wonder she's not in a mentally healthy place. Been fucking training that way. If you have been expected to go to the Olympics since you were like fucking 7, it's a high fucking, there are people who told me and put Olympic expectations on me when I was in like, end of middle school, beginning of high school. And even that was like, whoa, that's a lot of pressure. Like, that's a lot of shit to live up to, because like I had worked with those people. I had seen those people. I had seen the level that they're at. And that expectation is a lot to live up to. It is a lot to live up to have mentors that have been at that stage. And then to have people that are doing fucked up shit on top of it, which that gymnastics is, in my opinion, it's the worst. It needs to be flushed out. They need to have like what happened with Weinstein and Hollywood. That needs to go down in gymnastics. Like the whole thing needs to be heavily fucking scrutinized and make sure that everyone's on the up and up. Because that was one thing where all the shit that was coming out during that, and people were like, "Oh, why won't you compete for?" Because she's going through a mental fucking breakdown because of some fucked up shit that happened, bro. Some fucked up shit, man. And that's just, you gotta have sympathy for people. That's always my thing. Ant Killer 73 coming away with that Sui Tsunami, and don't worry, I remember that you don't have the NNN2 anymore. I know that it's the QKRRO one as well, and. But yeah, rant over. I'm going to stop talking about it. I should be talking about the pack drop. Ooh, which we're going to go ahead and switch on over here. We're going to switch on over to Series 5. Let's go ahead and give away some Rico runs. I want to do Rico runs. And we're going to be switching up to a top 5 situation here. Not top 5. There'll be 5 winners. It'll be 1st, 5th, 10th, 20th, and 30th. They got men joining girls sports world. Yeah, no, there's all sorts of stuff going on. And they have like stuff that's in place that, because that's one of those ones that's super controversial. And I can easily understand how that's super controversial. I can understand many arguments and things like that. And one of the ones is that like the hormones that like people that are, men that are transitioning into being female, the hormones that they put them on, they like test their hormones to make sure they're testing at the the specific female, make sure that they're showing up and all those things. What's really funny is they actually end up having, in most instances, they have less testosterone than the females that they are fighting against, which is why you see a lot of them getting the shit kicked out of them by those top form athletes, is because they are not going through a whole body shift. And then obviously there's some where people have, I think there's a whole controversial conversation I can go into, but I'm going to not go into it because it is a loaded grenade. It is an active grenade. Pull the pin, we're holding the thing like, uh-oh. But yeah, no, that's it's one of those things where I think that we have to look more into the science of that specifically to make sure that things are being done at certain rates and stuff like that. And and I don't necessarily, I think that we're at the point where I think we should start seeing more females competing in male leagues. Danger, Will Robinson, danger, exactly. Like, I can't remember her name, but there was a chick that played basketball that they were talking about, like, there's no rule that a female can't go play in the NBA, from what I understand. I don't think there is. And there was one chick who was like doing 360 dunks and fucking wrecking in college, and then she blew out both her knees on a crazy play to the rim, and kind of shot her career. But like, they were talking about her, like she could be like the first female to go into the NBA. And so there's there are the occasions where it could go the other way as well. And there are sports where there's not that same I guess advantage depending on it. And this is also because like I've seen in wrestling, I've seen even at a collegiate level, dude, I've seen chick wrestlers kicking the shit out of dudes. Like I've seen chicks kicking the shit out of dudes in many scenarios. So that's one of those things where it really all depends on the sport. It depends on whether they're testing hormones and things like that. And it's one of those touchy subjects, but there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. And, it's something that, we can figure out. And, I'm personally hoping that we see at some point in time females. I remember we were talking about that one lady who was playing golf. I can't remember her name. She was of Asian descent. I can't remember where she was from or, what her name was, but she was supposedly going to go play with the men on the men's tour for golf. So like, there's always been talks of it. And I think that Danica Patrick was kind of like the first, like really busted into a male dominated sport, as well as having success in that sport. But yeah, no, I think that we just need to take a whole new look at that altogether. I think that it's hard to put blanket statements out there, and we need to find a way to test and measure properly so that, there's a goal for people to hit, you know what I mean? And some sports have done that. Some sports have not done that. Just need to catch up with the times. Oof, 2 in a row outside the top 30. Not good timing. No. All right, get in there. Let's get a Rico runs on in there. Because and that's again, like I can understand arguments from both sides in that conversation. I don't fully know where I even stand on it as an athlete, knowing what I know about being an athlete. And I know that, the gap that people place between female and male athletes might be less than you think. I think like one of the few ones where like, like I know chicks that can play football. I know plenty of chicks that can play football and play down the hammer. We had chicks in high school that played football, and there was one that was actually really good. So, and it's always, and I feel like a lot of schools like try not to take that on. Like a lot of people are afraid to be the first in a lot of things, if I'm being honest. And it's always fucked up because anytime you have the first of anything, it always comes out as like a publicity stunt at first, right? When Jackie Robinson first played in baseball, they said that the Dodgers were doing it as a stunt, as a publicity stunt. This is legitimately what they said when Jackie Robinson joined the team. So that's, whenever things change in sports, there's always a really fucked up period of time. There's always a really fucked up period of time where we have to kind of look at societal, impulses and things that we think and believe based off of this current era that we live in, and whether they're prejudices, whether they're biases, whether, how far they run deep and stuff like that. A lot of times we don't even know that we're doing it until we get a grand stage like sports and stuff like that, where we can see that, where we can, actually even shine a light on it to even begin to address it. Which I think that's a good thing that it's occurring now, because now it's a discussion. Now it's something that we can work towards a resolution. Whereas before it was just something we were avoiding, which avoiding things is never good. You're always gonna end up coming to some sort of horrible fucked up thing. You want to know what I always thought was weird? I always thought, like, you know how there's like those female roller derbies? I always thought, like, why is there not dude roller derby? There's like no dudes wanted to sign up to wear rollerblades and run into each other and bash each other in the face. And like, some of them, like, they got like goals and like balls and they're like scoring points, and other ones they're like it's just a race around the track. I remember watching a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but it was like, some movie where, the protagonist, obviously female, trying to find her way. She ends up getting into the roller derby rink and stuff like that. Her dad wants her to be a proper young lady, and she wants to go play in the roller derby and whoop some ass. And, she ends up going to the roller derby and whoops some ass. I remember just watching that as a kid. I was like, what the fuck? That is a super fun sport. I was like, why is that a girls only sport? I might learn how to skate if I knew that there was, it was basically like, floor hockey, but like minus the puck and just murdering each other. I was like, this is some badass shit, man. This is some badass shit right here. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've seen a lot of different things in the athletic world. I've seen a lot of different shit, and that's that's why I can see both sides. I understand both arguments. I lean more towards the there's ways to test and measure, so we should be able to figure this out. So that we're inclusive. That's my ultimate standpoint on it. And I also understand why people can disagree with that. I understand why people may not think that I've gone far enough in my thought process towards the other direction. I'm kind of in the middle with my thoughts. But that's just where I am. That's just where I am. And I'm not trying to say that, you guys are wrong. Fuck you guys or whatever. I just think that we should be able to figure it out. You know what I mean? We have all the technology to, do these things and all these hormone changes and stuff like that. We should be able to figure out, you know what I mean? We should be able to have a proper test. Skunky Chunks raid. Hello. You guys just missed the high value crazy shit we were giving away, but that's okay. That is okay. Hold on. I think that, what the fuck just happened here? I was trying to type. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the proper shout out here, but give our fellows over at Skunky Chunks a proper shout out. Let me see if I did that right. Did I say Chunky Skunks? No, I said Skunky Chunks. Okay. I was like, Chunky Skunks. Can you please make that collection too? That would be really funny if you had the weed collection and then you just had a collection of just like very hefty skunks. I don't know why. Chunky Skunks. I don't know why. Yes, I got it right. Woohoo! There you go. I just wanted to make sure I got it right. They rate us quite frequently, so I want to make sure. Oh, I love it. Getting to see how the art is done live. So this to me is super cool. The reason that I find this to be super cool is because you're getting to see the character development. You're getting to see how the artist makes their stuff. I know not everyone's a gigantic fan of the how-to streams, but I find them fucking fascinating. And there was some grubfish in there, so they are doing giveaways in addition to showing you all the cool art and how they do it. So I really love this. Make sure you're giving them a follow. Make sure you're showing them love. Showing some love to the old Skunky Chunks. Like I said, they do raid here quite frequently. So definitely something worth looking into, something worth taking a peeky at. Fat smelly skunks, yes, please. Chunky Skunks coming soon. Heck yeah! I don't know why that sounds funky, chunky, skunky. Skunky Chunks is definitely the correct term for the weed collection. I'm just apparently have dyslexia that I've discovered more and more while being on stream. As I've typed in like wrong addresses and shit like that and just mixing up letters all together, thinking I've totally sent it to the right place. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious with the old chunky the skunk. I can't wait for the chunky skunks, and how chunky can it get? That would be a hilarious game. That would be a hilarious game. So you could have chunky skunks, right? And you feed your chunky skunks skunky chunk edibles. And you get your chunky skunk fat off of skunky chunks. Just hard to say it fast. Get your chunky skunk fat off skunky chunks. Chunky skunky, skunky chunky, chunky skunky. Sorry. I'm a weird person. I'm glad I appreciate you rating my strange ass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. How about it? We'll give you a little bit more time. We're giving away some Rico runs here. Giving away some Rico runs. I was just going over this here. I'll go on over to the inventory. Oh my goodness. So while this is a common, I want people to be aware that this is definitely one of the commons that you want to own, because it's going to have the ability Kush Push, which is, as of right now, only one of 2 Faded Monsuda that have the ability to attack the opposing Monsuda card shark directly. And if you pair that up with the right cards, this card could be devastating. Absolutely devastating, even though it's just a common. All right. And the exception to that as well is Enzo Extendo. Enzo Extendo is going to be super powerful. But again, keep in mind, Enzo Extendo is a secret rare. So you may not have as much luck pulling that one on out of the box. 0.5% chance in the old pack of Maroos, which, by the way, I've tried to do that pack odds here. Try to make it clear as to what they were, because I try to always take suggestions as people bring them in. And for this instance, we have the 2 separate times. So that way, if you're asleep when we normally drop it, we have a thing that's 8 hours later. So hopefully you wake up within 8 hours to get up for the second one. So we have that set to go there. And as you can see, we have the pack odds on there. We have more in the whitelist than we do the public sale. Some people can get things via the public sale. We want to make these available to these. Sometimes we've had in the past, we've had a half price sale. We've also had a buy one, get one. I've let everyone know ahead of time that will not be happening this time. So unfortunately, if they do go quickly and people are waiting for maybe a drop in price, they may not see one. Well, actually, there's no may. They will not see one. I guess I'll make it more definitive, just because I try to make things as clear as possible. Just because I don't want people to wait for something, because I've seen people do that. Like in 2 and 4, some folks waited, and in Series 3, some people waited a little long and then they missed out entirely. But because that one sold out, I think the fastest out of all of them. But that was something that I want people to keep in mind, is just so that way, if you were thinking about waiting it out, because it might be like Series 2 or Series 4, there's a lot of patterns in this collection. We're up to 55 contestants. I'm going to switch back over here so everyone make sure they got that. But yeah, make sure that we got that. All right, and we'll go ahead and do our super ridiculous, goofy-ass trailer. And at the end of that, I'm starting this, okay? So make sure that we're paying attention here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to start this at 47. 47, because I want to do another giveaway. I want to do another whitelist giveaway. We'll be giving out loads of Series 5 tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow from the Sensei Bullrog account, the Sensei Bullrog Twitch stream. We're going to be going live for sure for the pack drop, and I may even go live later in the evening. Normally, I do an evening stream, so our people that look forward to me going live in the evening usually are looking for that on Saturday, so I may end up doing a double stream tomorrow, which is madness. But yeah, which is why I need to get some work done today after this stream is complete. There we go. We're at 47 Grubfish Royals. Time for 77 people now. Down to 76. That's A-okay. That is also A-okay. But yeah, the reason that you would want that whitelist, number one, it gets you $1 off of each pack. So the whitelist sale is $1 cheaper than the public sale, which as of right now, that's actually a pretty good deal. It's quite a bit wax less. So, like 12 wax less. So something to keep in mind for that. In addition to that, even if you're not interested in that, be careful selling it, because in the Discord, it will give you a roll that will give you extra entries. That hasn't been revealed how much, what the roll will be. We haven't revealed the blend and what that roll will be. Usually we have a blend for these, so sometimes it pays to have more than one, because you can get the blended roll, which has more giveaway opportunities. more giveaway entry opportunities, rather. So something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. These are Rico runs. 1st, 5th, 10th, 20th, and 30th are all getting a Rico runs right now. And again, that Kush push is going to be pivotal. Oh, wow. That was an incredible little dude. No! I was watching. That was nuts. I don't know what just occurred, Marklar, but the game just like literally focused on murdering you. I don't know if you noticed that or not just now, but I mean, like, how long of those? How many of those were in there? Fabulous Conks, Pepe Le Pew on the next episode of Where Are They Now? That's really funny if you were here for our yesterday thing when we were talking about how that cartoon might be on the more messed up list. We look back at things and we censor things like it's like the Crows and Dumbo. You're like, ooh. You're like, yeah, that's clear. That's clearly bad. There's this thing you look back. What the fuck was that? That's wrong to do. That and die in 6th. No. So close. So close. We got Smuck TV getting first. You're getting a Rico runs. It's Baco. You're getting a Rico runs. We have Tissues 101 getting a Rico runs. Number 20, YTF now getting a Rico runs. And then who's going to be Chris Talk. Chris Talk also getting a Rico runs. Let's go ahead and copy that there. Let's go ahead and copy that. Let's get that in there. Alrighty. Let's pick out another one to give out 5 of. And then we'll move on to that whitelist giveaway thing that I was talking about. It's Baco. You did not put your dot wham. I have no idea if your Splinterlands is saved. Let's see. It's Baco. If you're here, go ahead and let me know. Rico runs. Yes, indeed. I'm going to go ahead and move to the next one. It's Baco can still respond. Let's go ahead and get another one rolling here. And what shall we be giving out next? Let's go ahead and go to our commons. Now 5 of them. About Wild and Berry. Ooh, let's give out a Shelly Showers. We'll give out 5 of them, just like last time. 1st, 5th, 10th, 20th, and 30th. And then we'll finish off with a nice big. We'll do a top 10 situation. We'll do 10 people will get a whitelist. And the first person will get, let's add a rare NFT to that pot. So this next one coming up here. So that one was Rico runs. Next one's going to be Shelly Showers. Alrighty, and let's see what's the final one going to be. Let's go ahead and look up some different ones here. Who do I want to put in there for the rares? Ooh, Goldzong. I want Goldzong in there for the rares. So Goldzong will be given in addition to the whitelist winners. So whoever gets first on the whitelist one, you're also going to get a Goldzong. That is how that will work. Shablam! All right, so 5 getting Shelly Showers. We're going to go ahead and start that as soon as this is done. All right, so exclamation play, put your wallet in, and as soon as this is done, and when I say this, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And then we're going to go share. Oh, I guess stop screen. We'll go and present. We'll go and do the share screen because I have to do it very specifically. If we don't do it specifically, then they don't like it. Oh, I can't do it window. Can't do the window. Nope, I need the Vimeo. There it is. We'll share that. We showed it a little bit earlier, but we're going to go ahead and show it again. Here. And here we go. Get ready for the super zero budget. These are meant to be funny and goofy, and I just do them just for shits and giggles because everyone has like pack opening and trailers and stuff like that. And so this is just our over-the-top, super ridiculous, very not serious trailer for the Series 5 promo pack. Enjoy. Sensei Square Productions. It's time for the final series before it all begins. I hope you're ready for action. Because we're bringing you the final Fated Monsuno from Gen 1. Zoom! Shablam! Kapow! This Saturday, October 27th, some of the super faded Monsuda will make their grand entrance. Series 5 makes its debut. Will you be able to handle this outrageous crew and manage to collect them all? There's 42 incredible new Monsuda with outlandish supernatural abilities. Diamonds are forever. Sophie Soccer, Buster Brawler, Albus Alluvium, the Earth Gandalf, Enzo Extendo Crescendo, the Series 5 promo pack! Coming to a nephew drop near you. That is exactly correct. Kapow! The old comic book, shablam! The old stupid ass. It's meant to just be funny. I'm not sitting here being like, check out this totally awesome trailer. I'm not sitting here going, it's official. It's super awesome. It's like basic bitch shit. It really is. It's meant to be funny. It's meant to be ha ha. That's it. That's all we're going for. Nothing super crazy. I know some people are very serious about their stuff. We here at Faded Monsuda, we like to have a good time. That's what it's all about. It's all about having a good time. Let's go ahead and get ourselves back into the fold here. There we go. I love this like giant one. I can be like, I look like I'm gonna eat it. Me huge. Sorry, I'm a child. Super size. All right, let's get on in there. I suppose I'll show you. So that was the gold song. Let's go ahead and go back over to the other fellow we're giving out. Which this is, for those of you who aren't aware, this is a very misprinty misprint. Lives true to its misprint name. All right, let's go ahead and go on over here. So where are you? Where are you, Shelly? So this one says Sammy Showers, all right? There's already a Sammy in the collection. I try not to have multiples of the same name. So Sammy is really Shelly Showers. And if you open up the pack come Saturday and you pull out this card, it will say Shelly Showers. So it will be the correct format. So this is a more jacked up misprint than normal. Some of them will have stuff that's hard to tell. Some of them will have little random errors in the artwork. Some of them will have, which is just little like dots and stuff like that on the left and right side of it. Some of them have different names altogether. There's lots of different things that you can tell. The descriptions are always different from Series 2 on. Series 1 are the hardest ones to tell. But Series 2 on, it's very easy because it goes Series 2 Miss, and then it goes Series 2 Pro. And then there's Series Tray Miss, Series Tray Pro, Series 4 Miss, Series 4 Pro, Series 5 Miss, Series 5 Pro. I think you guys get it. I think you understand. Well, let's go get this grubfish started. You guys have now. We're starting it now because I have to do one more in addition to this. So here we go. This one's going to be Shelly Showers 1st, 5th, 10th, 20th, and 30th. 1st, 5th, 10th, 20th, and 30th are all getting a Shelly Showers. Woohoo! The misprint format. And then we're going to move right along back into that white list again. Giving out some of those. We have our pack drop coming up. As I stated before, I'll move that on out of here so we can go ahead and put that in the Chatamaru. It's coming up. It is coming up, that pack drop. Woot. Be asking if the Skunky Chunks has a little pack drop coming up anytime soon. Old Skunk-a-ma-chunks. Have a few packs maybe coming out. They usually have some good stuff. They also have a really cool system there. A little, basically a profit sharing system that they have set up there, as well as the Skunky token, the old skunk token. They do have a token as well, which you can be using to purchase other things. I believe they have drops and stuff like that on the Wax DAO. So there's lots of stuff going on with that collection if you haven't checked it out. It's not just your simple art collection, and it's not like an art collection that tries to be more than an art collection. You know what I mean? It's an art collection where there's lots of things that you can collect and do with the token and stuff like that, revolving more around the artist and supporting the artist, which I think is fantastic. I think that we need more projects like that on the chain. I think it's super cool. Me personally. Not saying go out, spend all your money. Ah! Buy. Not that. Financial advice. We do make Halloween pack dropping on the 29th, so there you go. Halloween pack incoming. Shablam. So hopefully when I shared their link, you went ahead and clicked on that and you're following, because I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of stuff and giveaways going out as they progress towards that pack drop. So make sure you guys are checking it out, supporting a fellow artists, streamers on the Wax blockchain. I believe it's quite important. All right, Marcelinic, you're coming away with a win there. Big Game 365247 coming away with a win there. Pennybags Jr. coming away with one. Amid Iberic. And then we have Never Say D. All coming away with their Shelly Showers. Congratulations to you. Now let's go ahead and start right away. We're starting right away because this is going to be the white list. And winner get the gold dong. Top 10 are getting a white list. Top 10 are getting a white list. Here we go. We got to go quickly, though, because it's 12:58. I'm starting this thing at 12:59. I'm starting it at 12:59 because we gotta make way for Left. Gotta make way for Left and his crew. I wonder if EE will be there today. Miss the old EE, but I know he's got some IRL stuff going on. Left House does an amazing job. No matter what, always showing up, rain or shine. They're a little late on the Warsaken Wednesday, and they still did a stream later in the evening because that's how fucking professional the man is. Legend in the Wax blockchain space. Hopefully you hang out here. All right, I gotta go. All right, I'm counting down from 10. 10, 9, get the fuck in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, 2-1. I don't think anyone else is getting in there. It's 12:59. We gotta go. This is a chance for the white list. I hope you're all burned. We got 73 people before the contestants. I'm so sorry. We gotta go though. Top 10 getting a white list. Top 10 getting a white list. First place getting a gold zone. Getting that gold zone. In addition to the white list. The reason I'm giving out gold zone is going to be pivotal to that the precious stone bongs and the precious metal zong family. Going to be pivotal to those groups. So you may want a gold zong if you end up getting those cards and want to run that sort of meta deck, which is going to have some pretty potent attackers and such. So very excited about that. Very excited indeed. Oh man, Scythian flying around like crazy. Round and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I think I streamer cursed someone. Sorry, I said someone's name out loud. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, you're in the top 10 now, so I didn't successfully streamer curse you. I didn't pull the zah! And there we go. Top 10. First place will get that gold zong in addition to the white list. We're down to our final two, and then we need to get the fuck out of the way because Left House is about to start. They should have started a minute ago. My ass is just taking too long. Jungle Banano, congratulations. You are the winner. You're getting that gold zong. Our top 10, I'm going to read them so fast. Boomchain Car 4, Sweet Candy 1617, Scythian 77, Mr. Magoo, Pennybags Jr., Deontay DeSap, Attilid. We have Fat Boy B and Crystal. So many Ks. There's 4 Ks, fortunately. I'm glad we have the 4th K in there. But we are done. That is it. We are done. That is the stream. Thank you so much for showing up. We have that pack drop happening tomorrow. Make sure you got that whitelist in there before 2 hours before the drop is when that whitelist is getting added. I'm doing a scrape. I'm adding it then, and then it's getting locked down after that. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being fucking awesome. Thank you for showing up to our Friday update. 52 weeks. This is episode 52. 1 year right here on the Left Action House. Thank you, Left House, for having us. Thank you for letting me do this crazy fucking stream here and for always fucking trailing on into your shit on Friday. I love you, man. I appreciate the space. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the slot. It means the world. Thank you to all of you that are here. You all mean the world because you guys are absolutely amazing and are the whole reason that I get to do this on a day-to-day basis. I fucking love you. Have a wonderful start to your weekend, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Stay right here. Left Action House is starting with that big giveaway open at the end, and giveaways happen all throughout the stream. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful start to your weekend.